And good Sunday morning to everyone. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome. Today is Mother's Day. I hope you get a chance to speak to your mom today if you're lucky enough to still have them. And if not, spend some time with them if it's not going to be a phone call, but minimum of a phone call. Always check in on mom. The right thing to do, and you love her, she loves you, that type thing. Make sure to do that today. Means a lot. Well, good morning. We do have some severe thunderstorms forecasted for the area. We'll break that down here in just a moment and let you see where it is. Also, Monday and Tuesday afternoon, severe weather. Those chances are not as big as they are today. Starting this morning out at 60 as we head for a high of 86. Our timeline will be 4 p.m. roughly to midnight. Anytime after 1, most likely from 4 p.m. to midnight is that time that we're looking at. And like I said, we'll get into that in just a moment to dig deeper into it. As we were getting around Friday, this is one of those things, fears of gas getting ready to go up. I don't know if you've seen the headline of what happened on Friday, but a pipeline was hacked. A dark side cyber attack shut down Colonial Pipeline in between Texas and New Jersey. Carries 45% of fuel. That's not good. That was an attack upon the United States, no matter how you slice that. So if it can happen once, it can happen again. But that's the big news that happened on Friday afternoon, a hack into the fuel system and possibly fuel prices to skyrocket over this. We'll watch it in the next day or so, see what happens. But hackers, they're getting serious. And, of course, they're always after electricity. So let's hope they stay on top of this. But gas was hacked on Friday, a pipeline. Something to keep in mind. Again, it is Mother's Day. Smile. It's going to be a great, wonderful day. All right, let's talk a little bit about weather this morning.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
All right, as we go to radar, and let's start here where the rain is this morning. Is nowhere near us right now. As we pull this up, and I need to turn that. That is not right now. I have not updated that. That's an old alert there that was going across the top. As we look at radar, all the heavy rain at this point is up to the north of us, Missouri through Chicago and Columbus, Ohio, these areas here. As we look, as we come down further here in the Natchez, Nashville area as well, there's a wind advisory all through this area, this sand color here from Memphis, Jonesboro, up to Evansville to Louisville, Kentucky, over to Johnson City, Tennessee, and small parts here as we get into the extreme northern portion of Mississippi a little bit there. As we look out to our west here around the Shreveport area there, we've got a little bit chance of rain today in these areas here. Now, let's get into the severe weather of what is forecasted for today. Let's pull this up. This is through this afternoon, if I can hit the right button there. All right. The one area is right through here. This is where Lauderdale is right here. When you get into the Philadelphia area and also the Louisville area and Macon, Mississippi area, it is a 2. The further north into the Mississippi Delta you go, it's a 3 as we look at this. As we go down and go to tomorrow, let's take a look at what's going to happen on Monday afternoon. Our area, this puts it in a 1 area. The 2 area will be out in west of San Antonio, but we're in a 1 area tomorrow afternoon. And let's go ahead and look at Tuesday as well on the big radar here is what we got here. And this is going to be Tuesday also, a 2. Light rain in northern Mississippi, but this cuts across Kemper in these areas and each afternoon right across there. So the worst of the weather, again, will be this afternoon as we go to what the National Weather Service tells us. And let's pull this up and go into it. What to expect this afternoon. Again, today, record highs and record low. 1955 was 93 degrees, a warm day for us, and it was long ago that it was the coldest day that ever marked this date. 1917, it was 40 degrees on this date. That's a while ago, and that was chilly. As we cross that Bama state line today, this is what's forecasted today. Increasing clouds, somewhere around 85 to 86, pretty much just like the Meridian area of what we've got. That's the line they're showing of showers in the northern part of the state. All right, let's jump into this. This is the wind that is possible for today, and it's going to stay to the west of the Meridian area. As we look here, it's out in this area right here. As we move forward, we get into, this is the overall look. This is the state of Mississippi. This is Alabama. All right, this is the meridian area of what we're looking at. As I mentioned, these lines here from Lauderdale County and most of Newton County and Kemper County as a 1. When you move west, Scott County, which is going to be Forest, cutting through Philadelphia and Louisville area, and then just west of Macon today is going to be a 2 up through Columbus, back through Yazoo. And then as we get into the Mississippi Delta, a little bit worse this afternoon. Now, this timeline is the National Weather Service puts on it, could happen anytime after lunch through midnight. Most likely this won't occur. The storms start building until about 4 o'clock is what we're expecting through midnight. We see this one starting here and making its way across, and most likely won't reach us until after 4 o'clock. So plenty of time to get to church, do what you need, and come back and have a pretty good afternoon. As we dig into the forecast, and let me double check myself here, it's 20% chance of showers after 4, high of 86. Wind gusts today pretty strong there, 25 miles an hour. Tonight, 70% chance of showers, and thunderstorms could still go after 1 a.m. into tomorrow morning. So, again, that timeline, anytime from 1 until midnight, most likely after 4 o'clock this afternoon is what we're looking at. As we go to the great state of Alabama, they put that risk at 4 till 11 p.m. is what they're showing for the Alabama, the central portion. There's no threat down here around Selma at all for this afternoon. As we move into the flash flooding for tonight, it's going to be that line taken in Philadelphia, just west of Newton, just right over in there. Back to Forest will be included in this, and all the Louisville area, as well as a possibility of 2 to 3 inches of rain this afternoon. They're putting that rain, the heavy rain, from 3 p.m. till 7 a.m. in the morning. So a lot of rain coming down. As we move to tomorrow, the threat's going to be in the afternoon hours for both days. Kemper County west across Philadelphia, as we'll go across through Leake all the way back to Louisiana and southward to the bottom of the state is a 1. They haven't ranked it over that. That's Monday and Tuesday afternoons. As we look at that, don't forget National Hurricane Preparedness Week for next week. We show that with this rain that's coming, it's cooling down for just a little bit. We'll have a few days there. As we look at that extended forecast, we've got that 85 to 86 degree weather today. Tomorrow, you'll see the temperatures start not being as warm. 76 for a high, 73 Tuesday, 71 on Wednesday, and it will be the weekend before we start seeing these temperatures jump all the way back up. Now, as I mentioned this afternoon, expect a lot of gusts, 25-mile-an-hour gust. We'll have a 70% chance of rain tonight as well. 20-mile-an-hour gust, our low is about 65. You'll wake up going to work tomorrow with an 80% chance of rain. So get your umbrellas ready. You're going to need that. As we move into Monday night, 40% chance of showers, 70, yet again, more rain, 70% chance of rain during the day and night. And Wednesday, we still have a 60% chance of showers. And again, these are going to be in the afternoon hours each day, so it's a lot going on with it. As we jump ahead to these temperatures that are going to go after we get to mid-month, right around the 15th, 16th, we'll start seeing the 80 degree weather and getting up there in the upper 80s, 86, 87 some of these days as we get toward the end of the month and head toward June. And we know what June brings, always hot weather, isn't it? So something to think on. Our focus, again, don't forget, it is Mother's Day, but we do have severe weather slated for late in the afternoon. Plenty of time to go to church and get back in before anything happens. Keep that in mind. And then we'll have another round of this Monday and Tuesday, but the worst of the weather is forecasted this afternoon through about midnight. I'll be here to come in live and follow it street by street as we do this. Now, someone asked me about, let's pull up exactly what you're talking about, the areas. Let me go back to radar here. They wanted to know slight risk, enhanced risk, where we were, all this. Let's pull this up here and go to, let me pull it up so I'll have it right in front of me. All right, as we get into today, let's show this. The meridian area is a 1, which is a slight risk here. This is this afternoon here. This yellow right here is an enhanced risk. This is the Jackson, Mississippi area back to Vicksburg. This takes in all the way up through Starkville, Columbus, Mississippi. Now, this is Louisville right in here as you zoom in here. This is Louisville. Let's turn on some locations where we can see a little bit better what's going on. This is going to start just north of Sugarlock Lumber Company as you go toward Macon into the Kentucky Fried Chicken area, Brooksville, all of this area. Crawford is under a 2. As you get back in here toward Shreveport, west of Jackson, Vicksburg, and here through Greenwood, the Mississippi Delta, all the way back to Tyler, Texas, is going to be a 3 for the afternoon. That's kind of how it ranks up there if you live in those areas there. 3 is the worst, 2 is next, and then 1 here, and then this is just showers here to the east of us in this south part of southeast of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That makes sense there. As we move forward, let's say some good mornings there to some folks that are watching. Good morning to J.T. Rigdon. Glad you're here. Terry Ray, a beautiful Mother's Day. Morning to all. Kim Valkin, good morning to you. Also, Dwayne Bounds is up. Linda Todd, Accord, good morning. Also, Milton Savell. Happy Mother's Day, John Ellis says, to all the mothers out there. You ladies are the rock stars and the true cornerstones of your families, and that is true. A great comment there. Also, Beth Vick, good morning to everyone. Eddie Bradford, good morning and happy Mother's Day. Sylvia Stewart, good morning. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Donna Redmond, good morning. Roseman, I said it wrong. I am so sorry about that. Red Haney is listening. Thank you there. Also, a big thank you to the news unit there watching as we get ready for another day. It is beautiful. If you get a chance, go to church. A great time. Me and Terry were talking about this on our podcast, Secrets from the South, about Mother's Day being one of the biggest days in church there is. So it'll be a lot of folks there, and it's going to be a lot of folks that go to the restaurants to treat Mom this afternoon. So plan that. Be with your mom if you can, because it's an important day. And let me thank each one of you for joining us this morning. I'll most likely be here at some point this afternoon live giving you coverage as we track these storms. So stay close. We'll be on top of it. A big thank you to all of our severe weather sponsors, as you can see them in the right-hand corner there on the screen. And thank you to each one of those, and we'll be going through those through the afternoon as well. It is Mother's Day. Enjoy yourself. It is your day, Mom's Day. As I put that title on there, if you'll remember that from Glenn Campbell, and I think Steve Warner helped it, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle Rules the World. There's never been a truer statement than that said in this world. Mom is everything. So again, thank you. I'll be back after a while. Right now, 60 as we wait for 86 degrees before it's all said and done. We'll see you in just a little bit here. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by